As the jury filed back into that room, I was staring at them. I was trying to get some read from their facial expressions, and it was very stoic. I wasn't getting any good feelings or bad feelings, and some of them were just staring at the ground, and I was like, oh no, it's just doom and gloom at this point. And yeah, stood there and waited. When the judge came back into the courtroom, he'd asked the jury if they'd elected a foreman. The foreman said they had. He identified himself as the jury foreman. And the judge asked him if they had reached a verdict. And he had. He said he had. And then I seemed to went blank after that. I really didn't hear anything as the jury started talking. And they talked about the first count of the discrimination, and I remember hearing the word million, and I kind of looked over to the defense table and saw some reaction there. I looked at some of the friends I had in the gallery, and they had a stunned look on their face. And then they started talking about count two, the retaliation, and I remember a lot about that. I remember the $7 million punitive damage award. And I looked at my attorneys, one to the left, one to the right, and I said, what just happened? And he said, I think they gave you $17 million. And they'd asked the judge for the verdict sheets, and they got their phones out, and they're doing calculations. I already walked out in the hallway because I knew we had won, had no idea what the amount was. I called my mom and told her that the jury had returned a verdict, and the verdict was in my favor. And I remember telling her the amount was $17 million. And got back in the courtroom, got back with the attorneys, and they said, hey, we did the math wrong. It's closer to 20 million, 19 and 9 and some change. Like, wow. So that was how that played out.